Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is download Rainmeter. Here, if you just Google Rainmeter, rainmeter.net. This is the window that you'll see. Just download it. It'll go through the standard installer that you would get for any other software, and then it would just ask you where you'd like to save it. It'll immediately start to load, and after it opens for the first time, it will show you these right here. Illustro, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that comes installed on it. It comes with a bunch of different things, and one of the first things you're going to see is boxes like this that will immediately load up. If you don't want it, you can, I'll show you again, right click on it and unload skin. You'll notice that this recognizes everything on your system in live time. That's the purpose of Rainmeter. It's basically just made to make your desktop look prettier. Now that you have Rainmeter actually installed, you can close it, and we'll come back to it some other time. You're going to just Google Kingdom Hearts Rainmeter. A bunch of people are able to edit Rainmeter and make their own widgets, if you will, for Rainmeter specifically. Like someone made these health bars that are pretty neat. This is the one that I found that I really like. Visit it. It'll be on DeviantArt. You'll probably have to log in, but after you download it, this will pop up. You just click on it and it'll install it. Just hop up a window, go through the installer, and then after that, just open up Rainmeter again. You'll see KH main menu or any other file that you find is applicable. This one specifically, if you want the setup that I have currently right now, there will be different folders and 3 styles for each one. Now, each one of these buttons is a folder on its own. You just click the style that you like. I chose, if I'm not mistaken, style 1. But, okay, that went somewhere. Anyway, so load up whatever one you would like. And after you're done loading them up, this one specifically, you're going to right click on it, create custom skin actions, edit variables, and you'll see this window get brought down in Notepad. If it doesn't automatically open Notepad, I understand that Windows, as of recently, has a window that pops up and asks you what application you would like to use in order to open this type of file. You're just going to want to select Notepad or Notepad Plus or whatever you do have. There'll be all this text. There are a bunch of examples for what you can have each shortcut look like. Tab 1 text, you'll notice that there are actually quotation marks before and after the name. Those are important because if you get rid of the quotation marks, it won't read it properly, and it won't keep it either. So whatever you choose to name it, you can have it in all caps to make it match the game, or lowercase, or whatever you'd like. You can rename all of them. And then after that, if you want them to actually work, like my games folder, it opens up all the games that I currently have installed because I have a directory for it. But these are all just the shortcuts, or my emulators folder, school folder, Rainmeter, settings. It just opens up command control panel. What you can do is you go to your file explorer and you'll find the file that you want to open with one of these buttons, and you'll notice here this will actually populate after you click here, and it'll be the entire directory. You'll see it's the C drive, users, your name, or whatever you gave your computer, and then the name of the folder that you're currently in. you just want to copy that, and then you'll see right here it's the same thing. All you do is bracket, quotation mark, right here, the entire directory. After you copy it, you just paste it, quotation mark, bracket, and that's it. This specifically you're going to want if you want control panel to open, but if you don't, you can just have it run any other folder and do the same thing for .exe files, everything like that. And it's really that simple. Pretty much everything else is self-explanatory. And now this background is with Wallpaper Engine, but we'll go over that in a second. Right here you notice that it's fading in and out once I hover over it. What you're able to do is go to Manage Skin. It'll highlight what you've selected automatically. You can change it by dragging it on the box, or you can change the coordinates on your screen, like right here. You can set it to 0 and it'll be the furthest left, but if you were to put it to 100, it would be there, 1,000 all the way over there. I really like 20. It just seems to be a good amount, but it can be 30. 20 is fine for me. And then this changes your X and Y coordinates. So, or this changes your Y coordinate. So 700. If you want it to look exactly like this, I set it 20 from the furthest left, and then in increments of 50 from up and down. And then you add the transparency effect. You could make it really anything you'd like. 90% transparency looks pretty good too, but I like 50. On hover, you could do nothing, hide it, fade in or fade out. I like fade in. And then draggable, keep on screen, save position, all that other good stuff is here as well. And there's the system. Right here you can just drag these easily. You can put them anywhere you'd like, or you can do the coordinates if you want it to be perfect, but they already do snap. For example, like it's automatically snapping there and the furthest to my right. I could probably move that there, make it easier to read. And layouts, I mean, you could certainly save your layout. I've already saved mine. Can load it. So you could mess it up, put it anywhere you want, do whatever you'd like, but if you find it after saving it, you could just load it entirely. Illustro default, which is the one that comes preloaded onto Rainmeter, you could just load that. It's all this shit in your way, but it's here. But I'll just go back here, and you're good to go. All of it will pop up. Now the sound, I can't quite account for because that's already been programmed into this specific Rainmeter theme. But after that, you could just close out Rainmeter, and the next thing you're going to want to do is open Steam, and you're going to look for Wallpaper Engine. You just go to the store, Wallpaper Engine, $3.99. After you get it installed, just go ahead and open it. I already have mine open, so I'll just click here, change wallpaper. There's a ton that you can have installed. However, this one is called Kingdom Hearts 2 parentheses W/sound and parentheses. You'd be able to change a bunch of these settings like volume, playback rate. It'll just make it slower. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually do change in live time. Let's try and test that out. Very quiet. Yep. And the best part about this is if you can't get it quite perfect, you can actually type on here and change the values manually if you deem necessary. And position, I have, for this one specifically, this is what I have here. I had this at 50. could alignment to cover, fill, center, stretch, or free, but I put it at cover. Position at 50, flip not necessary unless you want Sora on the other side. Color options, you could change it. I don't think it's necessary because I like how it looks already. And you're good to go. After that, wallpaper engine will just do its thing. You can feel free to fuck with a lot of the settings that are on there, but that's really about it. If you have any questions, then you can just contact me or leave a comment and I might see it.